So I went to go see This Is the End. It's a film written and directed by Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg. Now, they're the pair that brought us films such as Pineapple Express and Superbad. Of course, they're also the pair that brought us films such as The Watch and Green Hornet. So... if you've not seen the trailers for This Is the End, basic premise is a bunch of guys, a bunch of actors playing themselves, but obviously twisted for the sake of comedy, have to survive the apocalypse, have to survive the biblical apocalypse, which, they keep on making, coming up with other reasons, other things that it may have been, but no, like people bodily taken up into heaven, giant sinkholes in the earth down to magma, and later on, people being possessed and demons walking the earth, and it's that. It's actually based on a short film that came out back in 2007 called Jay and Seth Survived the Apocalypse. Oddly enough, Jay and Seth are the stars of this film too. So Seth Rogen and what's his name, Jay Baruchel. Yeah, they're pretty much mostly Jay Baruchel. He's really the sort of point of view-ish character, the main character. But they basically go to a party in LA, hosted by James Franco, and things go all to heck, and everyone leaves except for Craig Robinson, Danny McBride, Jonah Hill, and I think that's it. But yeah, no, and it's just the rest of the movie is pretty much just them stuck in James Franco's house. That's pretty much it. It's them surviving the apocalypse in James Franco's living room. And, they get really bored, and there's the food issues, and, people pop their head in asking for help and die, and so they're playing, soccer, kicking the head around the floor. It's that sort of comedy. A lot of dick-related jokes, a lot of pot humor, a lot of drug humor. Although, it's actually really, 90% is comedy is timing, they say, and they have it spot on in this movie. It is really well delivered. Really just everything sort of works. It was a lot of fun, actually. I'm really surprised. I don't normally go in for a lot of the sort of humor this film had, but yeah, I liked it. It was fun. Except for too much dick-related humor. Overall, it wasn't nearly as dick and pot jokes as Your Highness, which they actually make fun of Your Highness in this movie. So that worked for me, because that movie needs making fun of. But yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. Over the course of the film, you sort of they had a character growth, and that was kind of the point, so they were stuck on Earth because they were not good people, and they sort of need to better themselves over the course of the film, and basically win their way up into heaven to survive. Yeah, that's it. There's really not much more else to discuss about it. It was surprisingly fun. Maybe don't see it at full price, but rent matinee, or at the very least, when it comes out on DVD or something like that, go and rent it, because unless you get severely bothered by that sort of crass dick-related humor and things like that, you're gonna enjoy it. It was, as I said, it was really well delivered, really well set up. Everything sort of snapped, and and a lot of times this sort of movie, I'd say it's sort of guy humor, kind of like Hot Tub Time Machine, things like that, but fully half the audience was women, and they all seemed to really enjoy it. Of course, they all also seem to really enjoy the trailer for Grown Ups 2, so they may not be the best metric to go by, but that is what it is. Anyway, until next time, later this week, enjoy film.